So I thought while I'm still in my, very casual full sequin gown, I these are Easter's projects for me. I was starting collecting my thoughts to do maybe one piece, and then I sort of got the creativity was just flowing, and I found fabric that I really love. So, because of course, for it, to be in the zone as a creative, often I need space to create. So that's head space as well as physical space. Doing it for an hour here and an hour there, it doesn't really flow in the same way as if I can have a whole day and make a bit of a mess, and then it all comes together. Because personally, I'm a very conceptual creator. I don't really ever have a clear goal of what I'm doing. It's very organic. It evolves. I sort of know roughly what I'm doing, and then try it on, change it. It's this really evolving organic process, which is it's interesting when I read about very old school designers, often that's how they work. As opposed to design something, draw it up, and then just make that straight line. As you can see, the way I'm moving my hands around, it's a very non-linear process is how I work. So this fabric I found, this is a silk georgette. It's actually a Liberty print, so Liberty of London. And I just love it. I just think that's so pretty. It's got that sort of softness and fluidity of a print that I love. Not floral, which is a sidestep for me, but it's almost a bit like marbling, if you remember old school marbling. So I'm visualizing really voluminous sleeves to really show the drape and the fluidity of the fabric. I feel like something like that will really work. That's as far as I've got. The body needs a little bit of shape, but the sleeves I'm imagining as a bit of more of a rose kind of really full on sleeves is what I'm visualizing. I can show you the part two once I get to it, once I cut this up and make it. What I actually went in for was a jacket weight fabric. This is really interesting. So this, you can see if you weft is the thread that goes left and right, warp goes up and down. So this one direction is one colour and one direction is the other. So one's white and one's blue, which gives this sort of two-tone look. It's called melange, which I really love, actually. It sort of softens the whole tone. And you can see it's really floppy and fluid when I do that. It's cascades, which is what I was looking for, not really, really stiff. It is a blend of wool and linen, which is a really unique mix, which I really love. That's a really good weight for a lot of wear in winter, channeling a bit of Chanel influence with this jacket. Haven't worked out much more than that, but I know that will work really well. And then when I sort of went, they go well together, don't they? Love a bit of that. I think a bit of pattern on pattern, that goes really well. And then I found, so then I need some lining. So I bought some silk lining actually. So that will go under the jacket. One thing to keep an eye out for when you are buying any jacket or making, if you're in the zone like me where you're making, is avoid, if you're my age group vicinity, avoid linings that are polyester, polyamide, nylon, any of those kind of really man-made fabrics. They are like wearing a sauna. They are too hot. It's like you just sweat unnecessarily. And especially if you're perimenopause, menopause, in that age, or it's not age, stage, avoid. Viscose is good, rayon is good. silk is good, cotton is good, any of those kind of more natural fabrics. I know they cost a little bit more, but they are worth their weight. Any jacket that I own that is full synthetic lining, it is like a sauna. It is so full on, and you know that's really awkward, and you know, if you're in a meeting or whatever, so avoid them. And then I found some fabric, which this is quite a bit stiffer, but it's a cotton lycra, and I thought that'll make a cute little sort of feeling like a pencil skirt or something. And of course that all somehow goes together. And I was walking out the door, and this is a little remnant, which is, it's like a gauze linen. It's a washed linen, so it's that really sort of floppy, and I thought that'll be a good sort of scarf kind of thing for winter. I need to Janify it, so I might put some lace or some extra detail I might put on there, because you know, because I like pattern on pattern and detail. So anyway, that is, I went in for one and I've come out with a few things, but that will be Easter's creativity. So if you're interested to see what I make, let me know, and I can post the details along the way.